Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone to roll well. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. Alright, this lesson, just something I've meditated on, today for a little bit. That a lot of people, in the nation of Israel, that know they're Israelites, a lot of them think that it's going to be a cakewalk to the kingdom, man. All right? It's not going to be a cakewalk, man. Even if you're of the elect, which Lord willing we are of the elect, it's not going to be a cakewalk. Like the past two lessons I made about how there will be martyrs from the elect, but we're all going to have to go through tribulation, gold tried in the fire. All right? Being tried in the fire is no cakewalk. All right? And you need to understand that. It's not going to be, you're not going to be handed everything on a silver platter, man. Okay? We're going to have to go through the worst times to come upon the planet ever to get the best times. But it's not just going to be a quick, you can't just skip these steps. All right? You can't just skip past all this and go right to the kingdom. All right? You have to go through it. All right? You have to be tried in the fire. Okay? So, you can't just skip past it. All right? It's not like a, cutscene in a video game that you just, skip, man. You can't do that. All right? Well, some video games can't even skip it. But the point is, it's not going to be a cakewalk, right? You can't just skip past this trials and tribulation that are coming. You have to go through it. All right? It's not a time to be building up in this place or, to be fooling around, man. All right? It's a time to be serious, a time to be doing the work, and a time to be focused. All right? Be diligent. Be sober-minded. All right? You have to keep your mind, you have to keep it on, this truth. You have to, make sure that you're prioritizing this truth because, truth be told, which is what we do. We speak the truth. Esau could roll on us any day, man. All right? I can't tell you tomorrow or next month, couple months. I can't tell you, but it's soon, man. All right? There's going to be a time when some of us may go to sleep at night, whatever time that may be, and then we're going to wake up to Esau breaking our door down, man. All right? Or we're going to be, doing something inside. It's really early in the morning, for some reason you're awake, and then Esau breaks your door down, man. Okay? We don't, you got to be sober-minded. You got to prioritize, this truth, all right, and Yahweh by Shema Shai, because during these times that are coming, we're not going to have anything but Yahweh by Shema Shai in this truth, all right? Some of us may be without brothers, or without your woman, or, whatever the case may be, all right? You may be alone, all right? You need to be prepared for these things. All right, because like I said, it's not going to be a cakewalk, man. It's good to focus on the kingdom, keep your eyes on the prize, so to speak, but don't act like you're just going to skip right to the kingdom. It's not going to be a, just happy and glorious once hell breaks loose. It's hell breaking loose, man. All right, so this is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the people of which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at thy time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book of life, the elect. All right, but even some of the elect are going to be martyrs. All right. So, if you're of the elect, and you should believe that, Lord willing, we are of the elect, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be tried, man. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. Even if you are written in the book of life, it doesn't mean that you're not going to have to face, controversy, all right? Doesn't mean that you're not going to have to face, well, obviously you'll face persecution, but I'm saying, you're not just going to walk, to the kingdom with no scratches on you, so to speak, all right? You may get banged up, may get beat down, you may get injured, You may get shot or whatever. Right? You know, whatever is down your path, you may be put to death. All right? By Esau. But it's important to know that this is not something to be taken lightly, man. This is a very, very serious time, man. This is going to be worse than ever before. There's going to be people possibly trying to chase you, man. Chase you down to eat you, man. All right? Because there's going to be famines. You're going to see people eating their kids, or children, I mean. You're going to see people eating themselves. It's going to be crazy, man. All right? And not crazy not crazy in a good way. All right? Crazy in a horrific way. All right? In a terrifying way. Tetrifying. But they're beautiful times because we know that we're in the end and we know that Yahushua is coming back and we know that we're going to get the kingdom, but it's still going to be terrible times. So it's terribly beautiful times, man. All right? Because we have hope. We have faith in Yahushua, right? And we will receive the kingdom. Okay? But like I said, it's not going to be a cakewalk, which means, it's not going to be easy. Just, you're not just going to walk right up and get right to the kingdom. No. All right? Let's go to Matthew. It's going to be worse than ever before. And in the Babylon, when they kept us in, that was the kingdom of Judah, which is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. When they were kept, they were locked down, so to speak, cut off from resources, they were eating each other, man. They resorted to cannibalism, all right? They were eating their own children, okay? It's going to be worse than during the times when Antiochus was, trying to force our people to eat pork. Like if you read, like we read in the past couple of lessons, we read about the seven sons, all right? The mother and her sons. 2 Maccabees chapter 7. It's going to be worse than that time, all right? It's going to be the worst time, man, of all time, okay? And you can't put it into words. Just like you can't put the glory of the kingdom in words, all right? And we don't deserve the kingdom, all right? We deserve death. But Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to have mercy on us, and Lord willing, He can have mercy on us individually to protect us in these times, man. Because if you're lost in the world and you slapped away Yahweh's hand when He reached out to you, then you really, 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 better pray for another chance, because you do not want to get caught up in this and be on the wrong side, all right? If the elect are going to go through hell, in tribulation and persecution, you don't even want to imagine what these 2/3 are going to have to go through, man. Because they're not going to have Yahweh Shemel Shai protecting them. All right? This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So there was never a time worse than this, and there never will be. All right, this is the end-all, be-all, the finale, so to speak, all right, of Esau's kingdom. Because if you go to 2 Ezra chapter 6, we are in the end of Esau's kingdom, in the beginning of Jacob's. All right, 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I, that's Ezra, and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay? So we're in the end of Esau, and you think that Esau isn't going to, come down real hard on you? His kingdom is fallen, man. He's going to do whatever he can to try and keep it up. If he could, because Yahweh won't allow him to do that, but if he could, he would kill every single one of us, man. All right? He would kill us in horrific, terrible ways. If he could, man. He wants to get his hands on you. All right? And there's some of us that even if we're part of the elect, once again, Lord willing, we are, He's still going to put His hands on us. All right? But you got to pray to have the strength and the endurance, the faith, all right, to get through these things, okay? to Hebrews chapter 11 real quick. Because faith is extremely crucial. All right? Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6, but without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right, so you have to believe these things. You have to believe that you'll be, fed and clothed. All right? And have, water. You have to believe that you'll be delivered. All right? Or you have to believe that you're part of the elect. All right? Now, don't be prideful, but you have to have confidence. You have to believe. Okay? I think I'm going to read Hebrews chapter 11, verse 36 to 37. And others had trial of cruel mockings and scourgings, yea, moreover, of bonds and imprisonment. They were stoned, they were sawn asunder, were tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, tormented. All right, so, we may have to be thrown into prison. We may get thrown into a FEMA camp, all right, be starved out. But you have to trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai, all right? But it's important to know, because this lesson is kind of, starting to sound like a part 3 of the other lessons, but it's not. All right, this is on, that's not going to be a cakewalk. All right, but this is just what my mind's been on, that the persecution and Esau rolling on us, this and that. This is all right at the door, man. Just like Yahweh Shai is there, so is all this. Okay, we can't just get right to the kingdom. Just bam, we're in the kingdom. No, we have to go through Jacob's trouble. Okay? And it's called Jacob's trouble, not Jacob's happiness or Jacob's myrrh, Jacob's joy, Jacob's rejoice. It's called Jacob's trouble, man. All right? Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who is that? The elect. The elect that are predestined to be beamed up by those chariots, so-called UFOs. All right? So I'm about to close out. I'm going to go to 2nd Ezra 16, which if you watch my videos, I go to this chapter a lot. All right? 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Let's start at verse 17. Woe is me! Woe is me! Who will deliver me in those days? All right? So who's going to deliver you? All right? It's not Serapis. All right? It's not any of these other false gods. It's Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. All right? But you have to believe. You have to believe that this, that you will be delivered. You have to believe these things. Okay? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. This is the time that we're in, because you can see that these sorrows and these mournings are expanding day by day. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? All right? And now it's important to understand, all right, that a lot of these prophecies can come like a domino effect, man. Okay? A lot of, like this can lead to that, and that leads to this. It will be a domino effect. All right? Then making that RFID NFC microchip implant, which is the mark of the beast, making that mandatory, that can lead to so many other things. All right? Like race wars and protests. This can start famines because the truckers are on strike, and it's just a domino effect, man. Okay? Which, why don't I just look up what that is? Salaki, my phone just froze for a little bit. A domino effect or chain reaction is a cumulative effect produced when one event sets off a chain of similar events. The term is best known as a mechanical effect and is used as an analogy to a falling row of dominoes. All right, like you can see here. That one's going to fall and tip that one, and then it's going to keep going. You see? So let's look up the word faith. Complete trust or confidence in someone or something. Synonyms: trust, belief, confidence. All right? Strong belief in God or in the doctrines of a religion is false. All right? The Bible is true, because that's another thing. Our people say, well, you know that in slavery they forced the Bible on us. No, they forced Christianity on us, not the Bible. The Bible, if you read it, Christianity does not line up with what the Bible says. Okay? So basically, it's complete trust or confidence in Yahweh by Shema Shai and this truth. All right? You also go back to the scriptures. Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure, right? It's also very important to fear Yahweh by Shema Shai, right? Don't fear Esau, all right? Don't fear martial law. Don't fear famines. Don't fear pestilence, all right? Don't fear lions, don't fear spiders. Don't fear anything except Yahweh and then Yahweh Shai, all right? Because Yahweh is the one that orchestrates all of that, all right? Yahweh orchestrates all of that. He kills and he makes alive, all right? Can't get around that, man. All right. So if you're predestined to be delivered, it's going to happen. If you're predestined to die, it's going to happen. Okay. You can't change up and write up your own story. All right. He's the director of this movie. All right. So, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. A great millstone or well. Peace and blessing and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. All right. Have faith. Understand that it's not a cakewalk. Right, that you will have to be tried and go through tribulations, because we ain't seen nothing yet. All right, but keep pushing. All right, endure. Pray for strength, faith, endurance, sober, like a sober mind. Diligence, etc. Okay, Shalom.